Warning. The following podcast contains opinions, jokes, and random thoughts that should absolutely not be taken seriously. We're not experts, professionals, or even mildly qualified to give advice. If you're looking for facts, maybe try Google. This is strictly for laughs, hot takes, and good vibes only. Proceed with caution and a sense of humor. And remember, Bomba'to.
Welcome back to your favorite podcast, Bomba'to Podcast. Welcome back. This is episode
59.
Are you sure it's not 60?
No, it's 59.
Are you sure it's not 69?
Episode 69.
Just
We
making
gotta talk
sure.
about what we're gonna do for episode 69.
It's gonna be sex.
That's an important one.
That's one answer.
Yeah, there you go. We're going to do something.
Our sex episode?
already
That's,
had
Our
one.
first official sex episode?
We had one already.
No.
That's
First
every
official.
episode.
No.
Yeah, literally.
First official. Sex only.
We're not doing 69?
that's every episode.
Yeah. Sex only episode.
Oh, to each other?
Wow.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh, that's not...
You could tell this man misses Angel.
Oh.
Who be the top or who be the bottom?
That's where I was going. I mean, does it matter? Does it matter at that point?
It does. It does
I'm gonna feel
matter.
comfortable in this.
It does matter. Who
part
be the
of
top,
the
who be the bottom?
table.
That's the question. Bueno, mi gente, welcome back to your favorite podcast. Estamos aquí, estamos ready y no tenemos nada de energía hoy en día. How's everybody's week? ¿Qué es lo que está pasando? ¿Cómo se sienten? ¿Qué lo tienen?
It hasn't been long enough.
¿Y por qué no?
I don't know. It just hasn't.
Why not?
It hasn't felt long, Ali.
No.
This is the first week where you can say that.
Wow.
I left.
Damn, that means it's been a pretty good week so far.
Yeah, we gotta catch you in early in the
Yeah.
I left work early today because I took half a day.
What do you?
Otra vez. Vete, loco.
Pero what are you
¿Y
getting?
qué es lo que tú trabajas, por fin?
Pero what?
¿Qué dime?
How do you get paid?
Secrets.
How many hours you get
Secrets.
Yo,
paid?
are you hourly? Nah, you
Ah,
salary.
con razón.
That's why.
Con razón.
I'm like,
Nigga,
damn,
yo,
bro,
lunchtime
these
his, Ellie's
days
out,
and all
bro.
these days off, nah.
No, they give us
Half a day.
They give us a good. So they give us recharge days
Oye.
and then
¿Recharging de qué? Porque tú no vas al trabajo.
wellness days.
Oye,
Oye, y así te quejas
¿y
tú.
cómo es?
Y así tú te quejas.
Yo no dije que yo me quejo.
¿Cómo que no? Usted se queja.
You complain every week.
La semana pasada tú te quejaste.
Yeah, I think I'm about to quit this motherfucker.
Oh, I still am.
Oye,
Pero y
¿y
entonces,
cómo es?
¿y quién te entiende?
Ni yo me entiendo.
Bro, you got unlimited PTO too?
No. We get a set amount of hours, but it's pretty hefty.
They get a month every year. Like, I'm maxed out. I get a month. But I can't take it all at once. Mamá.
Why not? Es verano
The
para
thing
allá.
max I can take is 2 weeks.
Es verano para allá y te lleva el jefe.
Unless I can combine it and do like it falls like on a holiday and like.
Have you ever tried to do that trick where you schedule your days off around like holidays and
yeah.
stuff to
To,
get
like,
them
maximize?
maximize it?
Hey,
I did it this for July 4th.
I can't do that.
I'm
I do
out.
that.
I'm out Thursday and then the whole week after that.
Yeah, I did that when I first like flying to DR to like for my wife and I would go like Memorial Day. I would leave Thursday, come back Monday.
Shit, I completely forgot last week. We had a 4-day week,
Yeah.
and I put in my timesheet for like my allocated hours. And I mean, se me olvidó that we were off on Monday, so I started putting it on there. And then my boss was like, "Hey, you know we were off on Monday, right?" I was like, "Oh, you're right." So I had to redo my timesheet.
Este no va a durar mucho. en el trabajo.
They were bullshitting. See, that's how they catch you. That's how
Nah, because I usually put stuff on my calendar so that way I remember, and I put stuff on there, and then I didn't remember to take the shit off.
Yeah, man. Work has been a bitch.
What is that?
Bitch. We're been in this job. It's a public job in Jersey City.
Oh, that's
Public
good.
means like schools and shit like that?
It's probably a government building.
Yeah.
Government? Uh-huh.
No, it's just it's a combination. I think they are doing. I think they're gonna do like apartment buildings there, but we're gonna do a lot of improvements to the street, and we're bidding it. It's a fucking nightmare. Never do work. Never buy anything in Jersey City. Never.
Oh, yeah, no.
Never do it. It's horrible. We gotta figure out how to maintain traffic, and we gotta cut like 8 feet on the road
Where in Jersey City?
by the water.
Oh, you got a bunch of office.
No hemos
like,
llegado a ese tax bracket todavía.
Nah, man, I think that it was a Superfund site. So
Ooh, those are fun.
yeah, it was. I think
A super fun site?
Yeah, it's a
What's
very
that mean?
highly contaminated site.
Where they used to dump
hell
shit.
No.
Yeah, it was contaminated with chromium. I think it's called.
That's fun.
Yeah, so yeah, I think they spent $1 billion trying to clean it up.
You know that?
Trying?
Yeah.
Oh no, that shit takes forever.
Where do you get chromium from? What is that?
It's a fucking chemical. I forgot what it was.
It's probably like a runoff of
Yeah, it was a bunch
something
of,
that
they
did.
were dumping chemicals and shit.
So by where the Patriots play, right? The
Yeah.
baseball team.
Mhm.
That big ass space behind the stadium.
Mm-hmm.
That's a Superfund site.
Yeah, that's a whole bunch of around here. Like Jersey's filled with like super.
Oh yeah.
This crazy. But yeah, they spent like $1 billion trying to clean it up.
Superfund?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, FUND.
Says it comes from chromite ore. So mining,
Mm-hmm.
processing is processed into iron chromium alloy
Makes
called
sense.
ferrochromium. This alloy is primarily used to make stainless steel and for chrome plating. So it's probably one of those factories.
Still mill
Here.
type.
Where
Yeah.
now there are apartment buildings.
Yeah, so yeah, it's near the
That's
water. It's
crazy,
It's
dog.
fun though. It's a cool project. I hope we get it. Really hope we get it. It's
Why?
fun.
So you could get chromium poisoning?
Nah, that bonus will be hitting, son. Woo! But-
Usually for Superfund sites, like they're well contained because they're under EPA regulations. Like
Oh yeah, like their restrictions are insane, bro. Insane. Like
That's true.
look at the Meadowlands.
Like material excavated, you gotta segregate it. You gotta keep it in different stockpiles. You gotta
Cover that.
You gotta freaking
So what do they do with the material that you extract from those sites?
send it to PA.
Yeah. Or they'll try. Or they'll.
Oh, so fuck it, just Pennsylvania, Jersey's
Yeah.
not good enough for this shit.
Or they
so-
try-
Yeah, pretty much. That's literally all the like bad shit, they take it to PA or
I
like
want-
down south.
I wonder if like that was New York when they were building all the shit and it's like contaminated. Jersey will take it, and now we
Yeah.
just
Well,
dumping
look
it
at the
all
Meadowlands.
over
That's what the Meadowlands is. This is a big ass Superfund site.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's why it stinks out there.
Stinks bad.
Oh shit!
Stinky
that
man.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Stinky.
I just always thought it was dead bodies
that could be too. Yeah.
with all the mafia shit. You
That's a
know?
lot of dead bodies.
The Pine
Bro,
Barrens.
como que the Pine Barrens is scariest.
Yeah, man.
You ever seen The Sopranos?
Yeah.
I can't get past the first 2 episodes. I don't know why.
You got to.
Yeah,
It's a good show.
It's
I
a-
know.
it's a pretty
I
good
know. See, I know it's a good show, but I don't know. Every time I sit down and watch it, like I can't get past the
That's how I am with Casa de Papel. I can't get past like
Bro.
the second
Oh,
season.
nah, that's a good
that's a
ass
good one.
show.
That's a
bro.
good show.
I've yet to get past the second season.
bro.
Nah, you bugging.
Woo.
That shit
That
was
shit get crazy.
every time you thought you knew what was happening,
You don't
that shit just did a whole 360, 720.
There's shows that I started watching and they're good shows and I just stop.
Yeah,
Bro.
it's hard. I mean, there's a good Apple TV show. I think what is it? Widow's Bay. Supposed to be like your Apple's TV version of Stranger Things in a way, apparently.
I've never gotten into that shit. Stranger Things.
Yeah, but I started watching it. I'm episode 1. It's all right.
I'm still waiting for y'all to give me the list, bro. Summer's coming up.
We have to sit down and go through the shows.
There's a lot of shows, a lot of shows.
Hablen entre ustedes, que ustedes saben que yo no lo he visto ninguno.
We just got to know what type of shows you.
Es muy
are
raro.
into.
Man, da
The
mucho
Day of the
gusto.
Chacal, El Chacal.
You gotta find shows that have a book version so you can read it first.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, there's a few.
What's that book called? The one with the kids stuck in an island. ¿Cómo que se llama?
Kids.
Kids stuck in an island.
Yeah. It's a plane crash, and they're stuck in a fucking island. ¿Cómo que se llama? It just came out on Netflix, the movie.
Man,
But it's a
come on,
book.
Google, stop using chat. You're
What's
wasting
it
our
called,
water.
bro. What's it called?
Yeah, that's true.
Es verdad?
Oh, what's it
don't
called,
give a
bro?
fuck. Look at him. Typing away. Ahorita cuando tú tengas sed, te voy a decir que le diga a Chat que te haga agua.
I got water right here.
No.
Coral Island, Island of the Blue Dolphin, the Mystery Island,
No, none of that. No.
I bet you it's not.
Shutter Island.
Lord of the Flies.
Lord of the Flies. Esa misma.
Yes,
That's a book. Read that first and then watch the movie.
No.
I feel like I've heard of that.
And you probably read it in English class in high
That
school.
shit sounds
probably.
boring.
That's not.
Sounds familiar.
Sounds boring.
It sounds familiar.
It does sound familiar, but not. But talking about water deprivation and So these AI data centers, man, they're sucking up everything, bro. So there's this new. I saw a post about this new data center that they're building in New Mexico, and there's like a river near there, and the river is just bone dry, bro. This building is so massive. I think the dude said it takes like 75 million gallons of water every year to cool off the data center. Just fucking insane,
Bro, I seen a video because I never understood like how an AI data center is using up water like that. I'm like, yo, it's machines. What the f?
It's hot.
And no, bro, I saw a video of that cooling off in water, and I was like, el diablo con razón.
Nah, bro, they need to find another chemical, another
alternative.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
The
You know,
coolant.
you get like ¿cómo que se llama? Antifreeze. Use that or glycol.
That's true.
Right?
That's
I don't
true.
know why they don't use that.
It's cheaper
to use water.
Yeah,
How?
But it's really not gonna be cheaper in the end, though. That's just gonna.
Glycol lasts for like a long time. Like antifreeze, it lasts for a long time. Think about it. When was the last time you changed that antifreeze in your car?
Hey, but now you just top it up.
Yeah.
There has to be a reason why they use water, and it's
cheaper.
It's cheaper,
But like, it's not gonna be cheap. You know, this shit's getting. You know, it's running dry. You know, it's running dry. every
Yo,
day.
for real, and like every year, bro, it's less water that we're getting as a whole. So
Nah, but
the fact that they're using water on that,
Like,
shit,
look in California. Like they have like water restrictions. And
You don't realize how much water is being used. Think about New York, just New York in general. Think about all the buildings in New York.
that's true.
Out of 10 buildings, maybe 9 have cooling towers. Cooling towers are like this big AC thing that it literally fills up with water. It's pretty much like a data center. It just cools down the systems, and it's hundreds of gallons of water that shit uses.
shit is crazy.
Each building in New York has one.
Yeah, I wonder why they haven't done something like that, or like even a big ass AC, where it's just taking air.
They do. It's just that them data centers is like rows of
Yeah, they're
fucking
big.
servers.
I understand, but there's gotta be a better way than wasting our water.
They're and North Carolina is big for it because we built a lot of jobs in North Carolina with like data centers, and them motherfuckers are huge, bro. Huge. I think we finished one warehouse in North Carolina that just the stuff that's gonna go inside cost literally 10 times more than the whole entire thing. The what
the
it took to
building,
develop
the
the.
structure.
So what is this data serving? Like
That's where most of the data is
Stored, processed.
So like,
but from who though?
from everybody. So like in Piscataway, there's a big data center there. They house they house data for Visa, for Chase Bank, for like different like organizations, and they just stage their data centers, their servers there.
Yeah, that's great. We need to start getting into this business, man.
And then the AI data centers is literally just
Oh yeah, they're going crazy with that.
AI shit.
AI
that-
here, AI there, data
Yeah.
centers.
So they use water for cooling because it's one of the most efficient, practical, and cost-effective substances available.
Yeah, but it's
Well,
like,
really, it's not gonna be cost effective. If we run out of water, how much? Like, what's gonna happen?
so, but then,
You can't make more water.
But then that's kind of not really true because think about it. If it's really one of the most cost-effective ways, why don't we use that for cars? Because there's a boiling point.
¿Verdad?
There's a boiling point for water.
Ten cuidado que no te agarren a ti.
verdad.
There's a boiling point for water, right? So that's why you use antifreeze because that's a higher boiling point.
Mhm.
So like and then water evaporates too. So like
it's true.
to me it's like I think that's like easy. Like they're copping out. That's
So
just
they're
like-
saying that like oil could absorb heat, but it's more expensive, heavier, and harder to manage. Refrigerant, great for air conditioning systems, but costly to circulate throughout an entire data center. Liquid metal, extremely effective, but prohibitively expensive and difficult to handle safely. Air only, much less effective than water because air carries far less heat per unit volume.
Yeah, there's gotta be.
It's a lot. It's a lot of water though, because imagine
Yeah,
that water's gonna heat up immediately.
Yeah, because like how like yo, we all got computers. Like my computer, bro, just gets hot as hell
Bro.
just from editing, bro.
Your place,
My
have you
PlayStation.
gotten close to your PlayStation while you have that shit on? That shit's
Bro.
like a
In
fucking
the winter,
oven.
it can warm up your room.
Yo, like the amount of
it
like
does.
yeah, it does.
Oh, for real?
It does, bro. I have to open a window. I'm like, wait a minute, this is hot as hell in here. But like, the amount of freaking heat that a GPU or or the CPU.
Yo, get that PC, bro. Get that liquid cooler.
That is true.
Or get the
air cooler.
the shit that you just dip it into the
water
that-
cooled.
Yeah.
That's a pain in the butt, though. That's a lot of maintenance. But like, I don't know. I feel like that, they just that's the easy way out. I'm just gonna use water.
I'm
I
sure.
don't know.
I'm sure.
I think if they have the money to build these centers, they have the money to do antifreeze or any one of those other coolants.
The amount of money they spend, bro, building, constructing these buildings is insane.
They were actually building one over here.
That shit got canceled because if not, we was gonna not have water. This whole area. But yeah, no, it's crazy. Like they got the money for it. They can find a better way.
They need to see. Like I'm cool. You can do your data centers, but you got to be self-sufficient. You can't use nothing from the grid. You can't use your own electricity. You can use the grid's electricity. You got to produce your own. That means you got to put solar panels, whatever it is. You got to figure out. You got to figure out how to power it.
You see,
I
agree with that.
You gotta, if you're gonna cool it, you can't tap our water lines. You got to figure out how to cool your whole building. Whatever it is. We'll give you tax credits that we already give you anyways. So we're gonna give you tax credits. We're gonna increase some of the incentives, blah blah blah. But you gotta be self-sufficient if you want to build this data centers. And then we're really gonna see like who's really like, okay, I really want to build it. They're like, oh, this just went up $100 million because now I have to figure out how to freaking power this whole thing. I can't just use the grid. That's the thing.
And that's the other thing. The reason why our prices for energy has gone up so much is because of all these data centers. They're coming at our expense.
Hell yeah, bro.
Like, they're going up at our.
And like I charge my car at home most of the time, and like I think it comes out to like 29 cents per kilowatt. Like so, that's almost as expensive as charging at a supercharger, and charging at a Tesla supercharger is supposed to be like the most expensive way of charging your car. So like we're almost at that point where it's like they just keep increasing it and increasing and increasing. I remember when it was like, a year ago when I got my car, it was as like 22 cents, 23 cents per kilowatt or something like that. Makes a difference. Man, that's up. That's up, bro. That's up. I go from $15 to $20.
I just never understood.
Óyelo.
Diablo de
From
gracia.
$15
You know what?
to $20.
You know how much I put in of gas today and my shit was halfway?
Esos son problemas de ustedes.
No.
Y yo aquí trying to sympathize with you until you said that.
Esos son problemas de
Tú eres
ustedes.
un asqueroso. Bro,
¿Qué le mandó?
half a tank, adivina,
¿Cuánto?
at Costco.
$40.
40? Nah,
50.
more. Yep. Almost $50, bro.
Yeah.
Half a tank.
And what you use? You use regular or
Nah, that was premium.
Tú ves. ¿Quién te mandó? Por el regular.
That's Costco, dog.
stop using premium because it really makes no difference.
Nah, it depends on the vehicle.
Yeah, it makes no difference.
I couldn't use.
For
I noticed
me,
a difference. For my
it lasts
being
longer.
I noticed a difference.
¿Quién te manda tener SUV?
What the fuck you talking about? You got an SUV too?
My shit is more fuel efficient than your shit.
Absolutely. My shit is V6.
Por eso.
That shit's hit in my pocket.
That good old V4, baby.
Shit.
I got no V's. I got an EV.
Okay, shut the fuck up, Akeroso, with your $15 looking ass.
I never understood the whole move to electric though. Why are we trying to go like all electric when the grid? We mentioned the grid earlier. Like that shit, it can't handle all of it, bro. It can't.
No, I really can't. Cause like even if I think they did like a deposition to one of like the I don't know who it was.
Like what the hell are we pulling this power from?
Somebody in charge from like the electrical grid or whatever. And they asked like if every American went electric, can the grid handle it?
Hell
Oh,
no.
I seen that video. Yeah.
No, like no, it's like so. What would need to happen in order to like for
We need to build more data centers.
no, like, literally you have to run like more transmission lines and more
Because don't we get our energy like isn't our grid like in Texas? Some shit like that? Like our main grid?
It's one of them.
It's one.
It's the biggest one.
But it's fucked up because like for that argument, I remember like Elon Musk said like if you grab, I forgot what he was said. I think it's like a 35 by 35 mile square and like in the middle of the desert, and just fill it up with solar panels.
Mm-hmm.
It can power I think the whole United States or the whole world. Just by that area, just filled with solar panels. You just gotta run the lines everywhere after that. That's
And
gonna
then
be
the maintenance.
It'll suck if you get a whole week full of clouds.
How much is the maintenance
It
on solar
still,
panels?
it still picks up.
Oh yes, it picks up. Even in the winter, I get at the house we get.
How much
we get,
what?
How much maintenance is it really for solar panels?
We haven't done.
Like just, I'm guessing just like clean them.
Depending on
Yo, el agua lo limpia.
depending on
cuando llueve.
I'm assuming depending on the environment where you are, you would probably have to do some maintenance.
Yeah. But
What kind of maintenance?
We haven't done anything to
Probably
ours.
changing the panels, the rusting of the metal.
Let me actually Google that.
Yeah, we haven't done. We got our panels installed 7 years ago. We haven't done anything to them. Nothing at all.
Do you be thinking that like a lot of these arguments they get to say that electrical vehicles wouldn't work if we all had them is coming from like these big oil companies?
Oh, for sure. I mean, like at the end of the day, it's bad for them because they gotta sell the oil, you gotta sell petroleum. I mean, at the end of the day, you can't. It's the technology is not there to be at a mass scale yet. Until we get like more like energy per battery pack, more like dense energy per battery pack, like Porsche has their electric vehicle or Taycan. So I wanted to buy that one, but so much money. No llego ahí todavía. Tal vez usado llego. No llego para allá. Cuesta como 100 y pico.
So no, you got it.
Óyelo.
It's only 1 year salary.
Right, no, but like their car when it came out like in 2020, 2021, I believe, it had like this what they call the Performance Battery Plus, and that was like 84 kilowatts in that battery pack. And then like the new model year, the refresh came out 2025 last year, and the same car, no dimensions changed or anything. Now that same car has 95 kilowatts, so they were able to pack more energy into the same area. So until we get to a point where we can pack a lot more energy where winter doesn't affect it, like my car, like shit.
They should just do like how trains do it with the third line, where on the street they should add like electrical panels.
Yo, that's
where you travel and it charges your car. Because
I was gonna say if you put solar panels on the roof of your car, can't you just be charging it indefinitely?
Nah, it's counterproductive. It's not gonna be for the amount of.
So what's hybrid? Isn't hybrid that?
A mixture of electrical and gas.
But it's just like.
Doesn't it charge as you go?
I think it charges when you stop. No,
I don't know. I think it charges when you like brake and stuff like that.
Yeah, when you
So, but you're creating your own charge in a sense.
But you're using gasoline to charge in a way, which is counterproductive in a way. It's more, it can. It's hybrid, right? It's so you have the energy that you charge, you can use it to not use your gasoline, but then you're using your gasoline engine to recharge. It's kind of like but there was an article that talked about that. There were I don't know, I forgot where it was, but they were thinking about building a road with like
these hexagon grids.
Yeah, and they will like as you drive on that road, it will charge your car.
Because I know that in Japan.
But that's solar powered.
Yes, it will be like how you can do like wireless charging for your phones. It's kind of the same idea in a way.
Your Bologna's gotta be cooked, bro. Ain't nobody having kids if that shit was the case.
I know that in Japan they have like these on a walk. It's like it's a walking path, and as you step, it generates
energy. They should do that in New York, bro. Just
yo, for real.
Yo, if you do that in New York, bro.
New York,
all of the Northeast,
fucking San Fran, like all the big ass cities.
We'll be the freaking cheapest energy producer in the freaking world, bro.
Yeah,
the amount of people that we freaking.
You know how much ground you gotta cover.
It don't matter. It will make.
You know how many people? What do you mean by ground?
Like just.
Oh, building it out?
Yeah, building
it out.
No, yeah,
it's going to be, you got to do it in phases. You can't just like, I'm going to shut down whole New York and do this shit. No,
I'm saying, because if you look at it, you're shutting down pretty much 4 out of the 5 boroughs per installment. So you would have to start with Manhattan first, because that's the most busy. Then you go to Queens, which is literally massive.
Queens. Queens
can say
no, but like
it's Manhattan than the Bronx.
No, but I've noticed. You'll do more walking in Manhattan, but all the other boroughs you use the bus. Either use the bus or the subway.
Have you been to Dyckman?
Yeah, but like they're not.
No. I mean, like you gotta say like like Times Square. You gotta stay in that area.
Yeah.
That's where most the tourists how gente.
Ahora que estamos hablando de Nueva York.
Oye, lo otro.
Espérate.
Dale.
Nueva York.
Espérate.
Pero-
Boy, y'all ever taken the subway in New York?
Yeah.
You seen the color of the like fencing where you take the subway station, like when you either walk down to the subway station or up from the subway station.
The street level?
Yeah,
Isn't it black?
like the little fencing
Yeah.
that it has to show that it's a subway station.
Yeah.
It's like green fencing. It's just been like that since its inception.
I thought some of them are black now. But anyway.
No. The little poles are black. Like the little bolitas at the top are black.
Yeah. You're right.
But the fencing is green. Where am I going with this?
Yes.
The next.
The Knicks run New York. They repainted all them fucking orange and blue, and the round things that were black are now basketballs.
Yeah. I'm telling you, if the Knicks win this championship, bro,
Se jodió Nueva York,
can't-
se jodió New Jersey, se
we
jodió.
can't go to New York for 2 weeks.
Let's get
Bro,
to
NBA Finals and then the World Cup right there, bro.
Yo, this is gonna be a
That's
I didn't
gonna
even think
freaking
about that.
suck, yo.
Yo, that could be as good.
Okay,
As,
so-
anybody,
That's gonna
for you, it has to
suck,
drive
bro.
over there.
anybody that goes north, bro.
Forget
Good luck.
about it,
We're
bro.
about to not see Wilson for like 3 months.
Good luck.
Oh, imagine Angel, bro.
Yeah.
Ese otro
I
que se
told him,
jodió.
yo, be
Work
ready.
from home.
Now,
Luckily, it's not every day though.
I'm sure that
What
for
is
like
not every day.
At MetLife, I don't think it's every day.
Como
it's
que
not,
no?
but it's gonna be busy.
But
There's a lot of tourists.
It's enough to where the tourists are going to be in the area
Yeah.
every day.
Oh yeah.
I'm talking about game wise though.
Oh yeah.
Bro,
I was trying to get tickets for one of those games.
Tú eres loco. Tú estás hablando que tú no tienes cuarto para un Porsche and you think
Bro.
you're going to have money for a fucking ticket?
you bet.
Actually, when I looked, it was not that expensive.
You have
What
better.
you mean?
Yo, there's no point, bro.
You-
There's no point.
No. Yeah,
Yo, see,
What do you call not that expensive?
couple $100.
Nah.
Oh yeah.
Nah.
But like if you go to like the final, yeah, it was like 10
No,
G's
no,
left.
no.
you'll be watching the game for a couple $100. You'll be watching the game in the bathroom at that point.
No, yeah,
Loco,
you were. It was.
$200 and you up.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying you're freaking right there, but you're in the stadium.
Yo,
Yo lo vamos a ver en la televisión.
You're
Exactly,
feeling the
bro.
Energy. You feeling the energy, but
Shit,
now,
hablando de eso, we should go to the All-Star game. It's in Philly this year.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, you see that? I'd be down for.
I'll break it down. Little home run derby
Ooh.
action.
Derby.
Will it be during the World Cup?
No, that's
They got to schedule accordingly.
the World Cup is done at the end of June.
No.
Is it? I think.
No, I thought it went to like the first week of July.
No, sé.
Could be wrong. I don't know. It's not that long though.
The World Cup. The World Cup. Bueno, anyways, gente que vaya para Nueva York o trabaja en New York, go up north. God
Yeah,
bless
because
you all.
it starts Thursday, June 11th.
God bless you all, bro.
June 11th through July 19th.
Yeah, that's what I.
Opening match is scheduled for Mexico versus South Africa in
July
Estadio
19th. Tú
Azteca,
supiste,
Mexico.
papi.
Bro, that is literally one of the most beautifulest stadiums I've ever
You
seen.
seen the
skyline for it?
Bro, that shit looks crazy.
Vámonos para allá, vámonos para allá.
Vámonos.
That shit looks crazy.
We'll cover the World Cup.
Just make sure.
Damn, the All-Star game is July 14th.
Oh yeah, eso.
Holy
That means
shit,
that
yo.
people gonna be busy at the. let me see.
Holy shit.
July
bro.
14th.
Yeah.
There's 2 semifinal games.
That's a
July.
Tuesday.
Oh no, sorry. There's one at 3 p.m.
Oh my God. bro.
July 14th.
Whoa, when was the final?
Yeah, the home run derby is gonna be
July
one of the
19th.
semifinals for the World Cup.
Yes.
So
That's
the
gonna
tickets
be
probably going to be cheap.
Yeah, this our year.
Go see the home run derby. That's all I
Buscaron
really
los
want to see.
tickets, buscaron.
Hey, yo. Mid-June, mid-July, stay alert. You never know what crazy bum is out there. Just saying.
Yeah.
If you don't gotta go out, don't go out. Watch
Especially
your
in
back.
New York City.
Watch some kids.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of people here. Gonna be a lot of people.
It's gonna cost
Cops
a
are
lot
gonna
of
be
traffic.
on the edge.
Oh yeah. Woo,
Shit,
they're
thank-
ready on that.
Thank God I don't have to work in the city no more.
Dude, the All Star game. You want to know how much tickets is going for?
Probably like 500.
Eh?
$5,000.
Eh?
$6,000.
Like the lowest ticket, what, 500?
No, the lowest ticket is 800,
God
750.
damn. Ya lo vas a mi casa.
They usually lower it.
Vamos al parque, we'll take a projector and we'll have it up and catch balls that way.
Oh, let me see. Home
Yo.
run derby.
Nah, I'm sure we could probably find cheap
I wanna
tickets
see-
because that's how me.
Would you
and
rather
Angel
see
went
the
to
home
Wrestle-
run derby or the game?
The home run derby.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, too. I
The
feel
game,
like
I could watch
game
that
is,
shit from home
I can see. I want to see. Yeah, I want to see the home
I
run
want to
derby.
see the bombs. Like,
and be able to catch one.
Dura tu tan vicio.
you want to know what the cheapest ticket is for the derby?
What?
$541.
Bueno, se ve que esa vaina se va
We're gonna
a
wait
ver
the
de la-
day
En la
off.
casa se ve como mejor.
No, we'll take a projector to the park and just hit home runs over there.
No, we just gotta watch it. Wait till
We
the
have
day
our
off.
own home run
Yeah,
derby.
exactly.
We'll wait till the day off. See if they drop.
Imagine, hey, I'll be down for that.
Because that's how Angel be doing it. He be waiting for the day of, like, literally, like, 5 minutes prior. And the tickets
No,
literally...
pero 5 minutes prior no se puede hacer porque tú sabes.
That's how we...
Estamos medio retiraditos de Philly.
No, that's how we did WrestleMania.
Actually, we could just take a drive to Philly and say, fuck it, if we can't find cheap tickets, we're going to a bar.
Literally, the bar right next to the stadium.
Yeah.
Ah, ¿verdad?
Just some cheesesteaks. Woo! What is it, Geno's?
Geno's and Pat's.
Yeah, Geno's and Pat. Yeah. Esos son los dos.
Yeah, we could go to the close one here in... is it in Camden?
Oh, game
No,
time.
across the bridge?
It's near Philly. I forget the name. It's what's the name of the place? It's like really well known.
By the aquarium?
I think so.
Jesus, so you got the finals, NBA finals,
Yo.
you got the World Cup, you got the All-Star game.
This is a busy year.
That's not bad. You just got to go like this every time they hit a home run. No.
And Philly's I would say Philly Stadium is actually really nice.
I have it as number one out of the three in this
Nah,
area.
They don't trade
I
it.
would say the Pittsburgh Pirates Stadium.
No, there's like the tri-state area. Pittsburgh, that's
Too far.
like
Yeah.
between Mets, Yankees, Philly. I put Philly number one. That's the best.
I've
that's the
never
best.
been, so I can't
I
say.
put Philly's number one.
I put City Field right
City
behind
Field
And
right
I've been at the
behind.
Mets.
Yankee Stadium.
Espérate, we went to the Mets. What was it? We did the fucking Águila versus Licey?
Was that us? Oh, that
Yeah.
was us.
¿Por qué más?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dios
Sí, porque
mío.
estos no salen.
Dios mío.
Like,
Yeah.
yo no voy a pasar frío a ver eso de equipo.
No,
Yo nosotros no pasamos frío.
Nah, it was
¿Y
good.
para qué está el alcohol?
It was good though. It was good. That was a nice stadium. Yankee Stadium, I like. Red Sox is just too old. It's just more history with
I need to
Fenway.
go. I
them
need to go
chairs
to-
is horrible.
To the rest, I have to sit at Fenway in one of them old ass chairs
Bro, I'm gonna
to
hate
see
it.
what it feels like.
I'm gonna hate it. I'm telling you, I want to take either take a flight out and come back the same day. Or
It's not-
Bro, they're playing this weekend. Boston Yankees.
Bro, hold on, ¿qué voy
That's a good question.
I think it's here because the last time they played was in Fenway.
I want to take a flight, get out there in the morning, walk around a little bit. By the time game time comes, whoop, go to the stadium. By the time the game ends, hit another flight, come
Be
back,
home.
be home.
Yeah.
Yo,
That's a
not
game.
It's not that.
No,
much.
it's
expensive game.
no, it's not.
The flights
Yeah,
aren't that
the
expensive.
flights-
they're playing here.
They're not that expensive.
Let me
It's
check
like
Hopper real quick.
a round trip would probably cost you $200.
Let's see. Let me see.
And it's quicker than driving out there.
Yeah, but you can take the train and there's only 100 something.
They play at the end of June in Boston.
I hate trains. Have you seen there's trains where you can actually paid and you can load your car into the train and they will take it.
Mhm.
Yes, they have that going down south. Actually, like if you're trying to go to Florida and shit.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Yeah.
Saturday, June 27th at 1 p.m. They're playing in Boston.
Saturday, June 27th.
That's not bad. Leave Friday,
That's
come
what
back
I'm
Sunday.
Damn, bro. Ahí está. Pa!
Dame ver.
Yankees, Red Sox.
Just to see the stadium. I don't care for the fucking.
Just to say you was there.
Yeah, just
Bro,
yeah.
she
Because
gets
I want to get
princesses.
I want to collect my pins. I got pins for all the stadiums we did in the West Coast.
Yeah, we do.
I gotta get the pins.
Yo, I got a nice little freaking like thing where I got them all together.
Yeah, bro.
I need to fill it up.
Shit, so far in the East Coast, stadium wise, I've been to Pittsburgh.
That's not East Coast.
It's still in the
That
East.
shit is like the Central.
It's more like central, actually.
They're in
just
they're
far
in the
as
Central
shit.
Division.
All right. Well, in this region, been to Pittsburgh.
In other
no
regions.
Oh my
Pero
God.
sigue.
Phillies.
Okay.
I've been
Haven't
to
been to the
Yankees
Phillies?
and
No me acuerdo. Felipe.
I've been to Yankee Stadium and City Field, but also to their old stadiums. So old Yankee Stadium and
Shea.
old Shea. Where else? I've been to Baltimore.
That's the one I gotta cross off the list.
We went to Miami.
I've driven past a few times.
for the World Baseball Classic.
I literally walked around or Camden Yards. I haven't been able to get into the fucking stadium.
It's a nice stadium.
What I like so much about fucking the Philly one and
I've been
the
to
City
the
Field,
Nationals.
the parking situation there's so much easier, yo.
It's
Oh
convenient.
yeah,
It's
because
It's
they
so
have that big
much
ass fucking
easier.
lot.
It's very convenient. You just park.
There's
don't
not a
wait that
headache.
long.
I mean, do you guys ever think that New York would do something like that, like in Queens,
What?
like have
They have a parking.
no. I mean like baseball stadium, football.
I'll have all
stadium,
together.
Oh no, they probably won't.
like a super complex.
Nah, they
that'd
probably
be huge, bro. That'd be
The reason why
I
the
mean,
stadium
Citi Field
isn't.
got space for it.
Yeah, because they got the tennis court, the big tennis court there.
They got hella space to do some shit like
But
that.
they're not gonna do it.
They have they have too many sports teams in New York.
But they want.
Yeah,
pero
we need to get rid of
lo main. No importa. But con más razón.
You're not getting the Knicks out of Madison Square Garden.
Yeah,
No, not the Knicks. Who the?
You're not getting the Yankees out of the Bronx.
No,
No.
but
You-
City Field stays where it's at.
Who you bringing? Who you bringing to
Nets.
Queens? The
And-
Nets are Brooklyn.
Bro, the Nets and the fucking
Send the Jets over there.
Facts.
the Rangers and the Jets.
The Rangers not leaving Madison Square Garden either.
Yeah, no.
yeah,
They're not.
They're not.
The
You have a
Rangers
better
not.
chance of having the Islanders.
You
And the
saw-
Islanders just built their own thing. They're not leaving the
You saw
Long Island either.
You saw the price for the NBA final tickets in MSG?
Oh, that shit is fucking ridiculous.
Dumb.
Like $4,000, bro.
Unless you're
And
underprivileged,
that's-
unless you're an underprivileged child, and then you get a free ticket.
$4,000, bro. Jesus, yo, you know, pero tan loco.
Yeah, we could probably try to see if we could go to the World Cup and say that we live in New York and buy them cheap tickets that they have.
Bro, you know we're paying for that shit.
I know.
That
Yo,
shit is-
that was some.
that's
That's some.
that's some crazy shit.
Ah,
How
Ju-
is that?
Politics.
Look,
New Jersey se deja coger de pendejo.
No, papá, así no.
Vamos
Así
a mandar para la
no.
Florida. Está jodiendo.
Así no.
Oh, you trying to be with those mosquitoes out there?
Oh, talking about mosquitoes. Yeah. Google trying to do some sneaky Bill Gates type shit.
Hmm.
They're trying to
Bioengineered
release like 32 million bioengineered mosquitoes to attack real
females.
mosquitoes. So they won't. So they get rid of like mosquito
Larvae?
infused diseases and shit like that.
Oh.
Like they're not virus.
No more
or something.
dengue.
Yeah, but very much that's what it is. I'm like,
But then they gonna release some other shit. Oh,
yeah. I'm like, I don't trust it. Bro.
What's the purpose of a mosquito
It's just
besides sucking on people's blood?
it's nature, bro.
It's nature.
They suck you up.
They serve a
Hey,
purpose some way.
that's a wild statement.
Yeah, they do.
Es la verdad.
Yeah, but besides sucking us off, like, what do they do?
That's it. That's all they do. Suck you off and fucking have reproduce.
If you were a mosquito, how many people would you suck off?
Everybody.
That's a
Todo
Everybody.
el mundo.
question
Everybody.
right there.
Ah, shit.
That's a question right there.
Mosquitoes can be incredibly annoying, but they do serve a role in ecosystems.
That's
Food
right.
source, pollination.
They pollinate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, tú ves, eso yo no sabía.
Male mosquitoes feed on nectar, and some species help pollinate flowers.
Yeah.
Nutrition cycling.
Yeah, and then la abeja then come take the pollen, and then they turn
Déjame
that
con
into
la abeja. La abeja por lo
honey.
menos tiene miel.
And the
know.
funny shit is that it's only the female mosquitoes that bite. The males don't.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Diablo, esas mujeres son...
¿Y por qué son así ustedes?
Coño.
¿Por qué son así ustedes?
That's why they're called succubus. They'll suck you dry.
Wow.
Wow.
Hey, yo, the
Would you-
more you know.
Would you let it suck you dry?
As soon as you go to DR.
And then they-
Soon as you go to DR, the mosquitoes be fucking attacking.
Yo, bro, I don't know what's going on over there, bro. Dios mío, you don't feel them. That's the thing.
Yeah, you feel it after. You be
Yeah,
like, coño.
But ¿y qué es esto?
Big ass bump.
Then
on
you start scratching out of nowhere, like, then you look, but ¿y qué es esto?
Yo,
Dios mío.
that shit is crazy.
Jesús.
Nah, the first couple of days over there, I gotta wear long pants. I gotta stay in the AC and wear long pants.
Bro, it's fucking.
Because to get the American smell off of me,
So what's in DR like Lo Maje? What is that?
oh, that, I don't know. But
Maya.
them shits hurt way more than
No, you feel
Them
that.
shits hurt way more
Those
than
bite.
mosquitoes, bro.
Those are mutated
Yo,
mosquitoes.
them shits is crazy.
Them shits fucking bite.
Maya, Maya,
Them
lo
shits-
Maya.
No, Lo Maje.
Maya.
How you
Maje.
spell that?
MAYE
Double A.
or double L.
Like if you go to the Ramones, bro, you just wear long sleeves.
But you don't have it.
That's some campo shit right there.
That is some campo shit right there, bro. No, yeah, that's definitely a lot of. I don't trust these big companies bioengineering anything to like help the environment. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
I can't even find that shit.
I don't trust it, bro. I don't trust it. Don't trust it at all.
Yeah.
You know who else I don't trust?
Okay.
Meta. That's who else I don't trust. Meta. Meta some sneakers.
You on the roll.
Meta, man. So apparently back in the day, there was this program, there's a government program called LifeLog. And it used to be a program that would track everything for your life, everything about your life. Where you are, where you're walking, how old you are, male, female, de todo. He would track everything. The program got shut down by DARPA in 2004 because of privacy concerns and stuff like that. And coincidence in life.
Facebook was started the same time.
The same exact day Facebook was started. See, Facebook was started the same, literalmente el mismo día that the program got canceled, Facebook got started. And, it's literally Facebook is the same thing that the program was. It's just we're doing it. We're doing it. Yeah, we're volunteering for them to track us and do everything for us.
the midges.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That shit looks fucking disgusting.
It's crazy because usually Facebook, these social media platforms, they know more about you than you do about yourself.
Bro, they track your phone, your battery, your IP, your tendencies, your male, female, how old you are, what you like. Based on what you like, if you what race, you are, if you speak
what
Spanish,
class you are.
de todo, loco. Todo. They create a profile on you. They literally create a profile, and then they sell that data, or they personalize ads based on that information, or they use it to train their AI, and it's like they just grabbing they're power hungry on information, which is it's crazy. I think we're going back. I think slowly but surely we're going back. We're going back to the old days where
social media wasn't a thing.
Yeah, people are just gonna go. They're gonna go back to the old ways. I feel like more and more, mientras más tiempo pasa, and people go to all these AI booms and social media and technology happens, people are going more away from it and going back towards the old school habits and getting away from technology and going, getting away from all that because it's too much, bro.
I've started a little by little to stop really going on social media like that. Like, I really don't post like that. Like, the only time I post is to repost our shit, and then if Millie posts anything that she tags me in, and even then I'm like, it depends on what it is, I'll repost it.
Yeah, I'm not really on social media like that. I'll repost some stuff from the pod and.
Yeah, I'm trying to stay off.
That's about it.
It's fucking because it's un vicio, loco. Then you're like, what is it, like dumb scrolling? You're just scrolling through.
Doom scrolling.
Doom scrolling, and you freaking.
You spend.
I mean, it is dumb
hours
scrolling too because you just shit makes you dumber.
It does. It's like
My shit's just full of dogs.
Pero
What type of dog?
Like dog training videos.
Cómprate otro ya. Cómprate.
Nah,
Te voy a regalar un Rottweiler para que sienta la presión.
nah, I'm good.
What kind of corpse?
I'm good. I don't need a second dog.
Press a Canario.
You say that now until you see.
Nah, look, I do want one, but I don't need it. Do I want one? Yes. Do I need it? No.
What kind would you get?
I'll probably get a golden doodle.
You look like a golden doodle.
Te gustan los duros que sean golden. Wow.
Jesus
Santísimo.
It was chilly as hell this weekend.
It
For no
was
reason.
cold.
It was cold.
And then all of a sudden on Sunday, that shit just dropped. I have
That's how people get sick. That's how people get sick, bro.
That's why I'm like this right now. Bro, on Sunday, we go to buy supplies for Emmy's, for a project for Emmy. Bro.
Damn, they got projects already in kindergarten?
It's a little ecosystem project. It's not that bad of a project. But I was just sitting there. I was like, bro, why does it take so fucking long just to go buy a few things? Literally, we had to go to 3 stores.
El diablo, ¿y pa' qué?
Because the stores don't have anything.
And it literally...
¿Cómo así? ¿Qué tú necesitabas?
The shit for the fucking project.
How much shit do you need that you can't get it in one store?
Bro, we went to the dollar store. Luckily, we were able to get a lot of the stuff there. Then we had to go to Michael's. Then we had to go to Walmart.
Nah.
Wow, I would have never stepped in Walmart.
Yeah. If Michael don't have it, dump shit. Next.
I would have just went to Target for everything. That was
And
it.
then we still ended up buying something on Amazon because we couldn't find it at any other stores.
Michael's is like for projects. That's like your go. I don't know.
That and Hobby Lobby, but Hobby Lobby is closed on Sundays.
Hobby Lobby.
You don't know what Hobby Lobby is, and there's one here like
Literally,
for years.
As you turn into
And the Walmart complex. You got Walmart,
where Baby
Marshalls,
Showers used to be.
Oh, that's makeup
Hobby
store.
Lobby.
That's Hobby Lobby, bro.
Makeup store.
No. You're thinking about Ulta.
Yeah.
Ulta's on the other side.
Johnny said
By
Hobby
Smashburger.
Lobby is literally a store for
Smart
people that
Burger
do
sounds good,
hobbies.
You know what Five and Below is now?
What the fuck? ¿Y cuántas tiendas son, loco?
Well, you got Walmart, Five Below, the Macy's mattress
Bro,
store,
Walmart got everything, and then the Macy's mattress store, because obviously Walmart no tiene cama.
and then you got Marshalls and what's the other one?
And Home Goods.
Home Goods.
Well,
Marshalls.
Home Goods and Marshalls and I mean my
Yeah, and then you got Hobby Lobby right there.
Yeah.
Nah, that's
Never
crazy.
heard of 'em.
God,
It's literally
It's expensive in there though.
Yeah, it is.
I've never been in there.
It's literally
It's like home furniture, like
Yeah.
home decor stuff.
like you could go there
In
for like
Hobby Lobby?
for
Yeah.
like you could go
¿Qué
there.
maldito hobby at home furniture?
No, like
Not
home decor,
furniture, but
like
home decor, like shit that you could put in your house that you could. They sell it and then you could put shit in it. So like for example,
I
for
like Home
for,
Goods better for that though.
for Christmas, you could go in there and they have like a lot
Yeah.
of Christmas shit that you could put around your house.
Expensive.
It's expensive.
So practically, una tienda que tú no puedes dejar que la mujer tuya entre.
pretty much, yeah,
much, yeah,
yeah,
Gotcha. Okay.
pretty much,
It's a store that you would be like, oh, I'm going to Hobby Lobby, have fun.
yeah.
Hablando
Have fun. Give me the cards.
de las mujeres de nosotros.
Dale.
Would you ever go to a lingerie store and buy them lingerie?
No.
In person?
Whoa,
No.
what you mean no? Why not?
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
You're going with them.
Yeah. No.
By yourself.
Yo,
Oh, you go by yourself. I understand you're going with them.
No. Tú dices, esta es la talla mía.
I'll do it.
Esta es la
Fuck
de
it.
ella.
I mean,
Fuck it, why
I
not?
prefer to just buy them a gift card and just
nah.
Dale pa' allá. Dale pa' allá.
But think about it. You're going to pick out something you want to see your wife in.
Yeah.
The one thing that I've learned about women,
They're never happy.
if you don't know what to pick out for them, especially when it comes to clothing, heels and shit like that, don't do it.
Just go with them.
Nah. I remember one year for one of my girlfriends, she wanted
One of his girlfriends.
That's a dog.
One of his girlfriends.
one year
Got that dog.
for one of my
Dominican
exes.
papi.
One of your girlfriends that year.
Dominican papi.
Ah,
They're un perro.
So for Christmas, she wanted heels. And, mind you, I don't know shit about heels. So I go buy her some heels.
he got him church heels.
Nah, I went in, I saw some heels. I was like, oh, those shits look decent.
That's what you
That's where you fucked up. You got to talk to the salespeople.
You gotta mess when you messed up.
When I tell you, I've never seen somebody's face go from excited to like, what the fuck is this?
Yo, facts. I need a picture now.
They were like some heels
Like
with
church shoes?
No, they were like heels, pero you know how
Big heels, thin heels.
it was lo taco, que so, like the ones that have like the high heels, like the
They're all high heels, my guy. That's what they're
no,
called.
there's wedges and there's different.
Like how high we talking? The way you were measuring.
You got a
Is it the fat ones or is it the skinny one?
The skinny one.
No,
like
he
the pumps.
he got him strippers.
Yeah,
Oh, stripper heels. That's
Yeah,
probably why she ain't like them.
And they had like these rhinestones on them. I'm like, yo, these shits look dope.
Tú eres un maldito.
Es que
Oye,
tú eres un
con
su.
rhinestones.
Es que tú eres un
Diablo,
perro,
loco. Diablo,
Por ahí
no
que
te
te quedas
pasaste
mandando.
ahí.
But I was smart enough. I left the receipt inside the box. She went and returned them and got something else.
Red bottoms.
So,
And then after that, I was like, never again am I buying heels, clothing for.
lingerie is different though.
Yeah, but you still have,
Lingerie,
you still have to pick something that they're gonna enjoy wearing themselves.
How long is the last thing on them anyway?
Just a few seconds.
Ya, hablaste como un hombre.
Few minutes max.
Es verdad.
Oh shit, babe, you look hot. Boom, quita, yeah.
Es verdad.
You just don't want to go. You just don't want to go outside your house. That's
No,
what
I just don't like buying like clothing and shit.
you feel.
like that.
Would you feel like people are watching you while you're buying it?
No,
Do you care?
not really. But I would prefer to save my money and give them the gift card and let them buy whatever they like versus, you know.
Wouldn't you think like this would be like something that they would want you to do? Because like it would like, oh, you thought about me.
No.
This,
Melly would be like, just let me buy it myself.
Yeah.
What if you don't like what she buys?
Es verdad. Es una
Yeah,
pregunta.
but again,
It's lingerie.
how long is it going to be on her anyway?
No, pero sometimes there's things that like, oh, el diablo, ¿y qué esto? Pero muchacho,
Es verdad.
you know.
Unless you buy some
That's a
shit.
pretty good point.
Unless you buy something with a strap on, he's like, yo.
Daddy, let's play. We're like,
Yo.
No, usually I'll just give her the money and be like, yo.
clanging and banging over here.
Banging and clanging shit.
Because, like, you know.
Ding dong, ding dong.
Not everybody has the same taste.
It's lingerie,
Pero,
though.
si algo que te gusta, you know, that you like.
I still prefer to let her pick it out.
Would you at least tell her, all right, at least get this color?
Yeah, I usually be like, yo, either like black, white, red, a blue in there, a little orange every so often.
Todos los colores.
Yeah,
Give me
like
the rainbow.
At this point, it don't
The
matter.
rainbow.
It don't matter.
Nude color.
Dale con todo.
See-through, transparente, güey.
De toda esa vaina.
Plástico,
Have you ever
clear leather.
Nah, what is it? The edible
edible?
underwear?
Yo, the edible
Bro.
underwear is crazy.
whipped cream? Look at that.
That's a way.
So you guys wouldn't do it. You wouldn't do it.
Nah.
You would?
I would do it.
I would do it.
I'll do it once, and if you don't like it, so
Yeah,
I won't do it again.
Yeah, if you don't like it, when I do it, like, oh, I'm not gonna do it again.
But that's what I'm saying. I've done it before and learned my lesson.
Nah, you haven't gone to the lingerie store and gotten
No, not that. No.
Oh yeah, this is like a.
Have you ever gone to that sex toy store on Route 1?
What
The
sex
one
toy?
before.
Oh,
before.
I've always seen that shit.
I always
but
seen
I
but I
wanted to go in
I never
there.
been
I
there.
thought it was a not a sex store, a porn store, like a porn.
They-
Probably,
have
yeah,
everything.
probably.
like a porn video store. That's what.
No,
I
they
thought.
have that.
They have it,
too.
probably. They most likely. I've never been there.
Yeah, probably.
And they probably have like the little peep show thing in the back.
When I first,
Whoa. ¿Cómo así?
Like you pay and there's probably somebody behind like a screen or they have like a.
how do you know this?
Like a stripper?
Yeah, how do you know?
Not a stripper, but
do you
like.
know this?
How do you know all this information?
Because I've seen them before.
Espera, pero no, sigue explicando.
What is the?
They got a
Like,
stripper
you
in the
pay-
back?
Not a stripper, but like it's
Are you talking
somebody.
like a glory hole?
No. So it's
No,
So-
I'm just asking. I'm curious.
it's like OnlyFans before OnlyFans was a thing.
What?
Where you would pay and they would do stuff.
Pero qué stuff?
Motherfucker, they'll play with themselves. They'll.
Oh, and you would just sit there and watch?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Ah. I feel
What
bad.
the fuck?
That's a thing.
This was normal?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you
Before was created, they used to have like movie theaters where niggas used to go and jack their shit.
That's great.
Oh, nah. That's
Back in your day, right?
That's
Nah.
crazy.
Oh.
Before my day.
Son, what?
I have VHS tapes.
Bro,
Nah, but when I first moved into my house, I found one of those cards to that store.
Oh, to that blazer.
Yeah.
yeah, I had some
That's-
freaks in there.
That shit's been around
Hey,
for
le echaste
quite some
huevos a la
time.
casa.
Shit.
I mean, for the amount of time, the amount of years that is, you know, this has been around, you think, and they're still in business. So you
Yeah.
think
Facts.
business is booming, son.
Would you?
And they probably got a stripper back there.
Vamos para allá un día.
Let's go. I'm down.
Bombato.
I mean,
I'll
field
go
trip.
see.
Field
I've always
trip.
been interested in.
I mean, the girls went. When we went to New York, the girls went into one. Raina, Chrismelli, Rosie. We sat outside though, me and Manny.
We were in the, what was it, East Village? Or somewhere.
We're like close to like not downtown, but like Soho area maybe.
Yeah.
Sounds about
So
right.
the girls are the sex freaks.
Yeah, pretty much.
Ah, tú ves. Ahora lo toca a los hombres.
Have you ever been to the Sex Museum in New York?
I have.
It's actually pretty
I
dope.
have. That was Rosie and I's like second date, something,
Oye,
second or third
they
date.
some freaks. Oye, second
Nah,
date.
you learn shit in there.
Yeah.
They got like
Truco.
not.
No, like you learn her
You
shit.
learn shit.
Yeah.
No, preguntar.
They
you see-
show you like how condoms used to look back in the day.
They show you the first like porn videos, like what they didn't shave or nothing.
They even show like
hair.
What was the
First case of
porn?
herpes, shit like that.
You get some bouncing some titties if you pay for it too.
Yo, they give
they
you
have
what?
like a bouncy house.
Yeah, they have
for
like a
titties.
bounce house with like titties.
Yeah,
You get the bounce.
it's not actual titties. It's just like
It's a
big
bounce house. It's just like
Yo, that's crazy.
That dope though. It's good.
I remember when
They have a
I went,
gift shop.
They had a.
They got
a
penis and titty shaped shit.
Yeah,
De todo un poco y más por
I
ahí.
remember they had a video of like turtles having sex, and that shit was fucking hilarious.
Of turtles having sex.
Yeah,
Bro, that's crazy.
Imagine.
Y'all seen the
It's gotta be rough.
like old ass tortoise? He's like 100 and some years old. Like
that
he been
he-
keeping his population alive or whatever.
by
Like
having his
crazy
stamina.
amount of sex with the yeah.
The same thing with like lions and lioness. Like they have to mate. Oh, where's the bears? I don't know where it is, but I think the male has to mate. I don't know how many times a day. In order to show like they have enough stamina and they can
Oh, but if men do it, we're fucking dogs. We're fucking dogs. I always think about
That's
sex.
crazy.
It's like wow.
It's just in our nature. Yeah, we get fucking called dogs for it.
That's crazy. Es verdad, la naturaleza.
Facts.
Oh, ¿qué le pasa?
If there's one crime you could commit, what would be that crime?
Like
What?
If there's one crime in the whole world that you could commit and you want to commit, what would you do?
And get away with it?
Yeah.
burglary,
Nah, that's too easy.
a heist,
Money heist. What?
rob a
And get away with it. Money heist.
jewelry store. There was
Yeah,
actually
jewelry store, the mint.
there was actually a question that similar to that, but it was like, what crime would you?
This guy is going deep in the fucking.
What
top.
crime would you commit? But once you commit that crime cannot be committed ever again by anybody else.
The mint.
The what?
Deep. The mint.
Nah, bro. I would
What is
do.
that?
I would.
Money heist.
I would get the $100 bill plates and print all the money in the world.
Yeah, the
The mint, bro.
I'll become a dictator.
Oh, now you bugging. The mint.
Yeah, I would get the
Fuck
money
with
from.
because then that means nobody else could do it.
Exactly, and then I'll be the fucking richest guy on earth. Run the whole country.
A country, but
Run the whole country, though. What do you think the economy is gonna go through? Me.
Bro, look at North Korea.
Yeah, but that's like
That's because
that's frowned upon. Like I'm the only one that can do it. Like
that's because he's short and fat. You know, that's a
Hey, yo.
if I can be a dictator like Kuwait or some shit like
You
that.
know what's funny?
What?
They've been quiet through all of this shit that's been going on.
Who?
North Korea.
Yeah.
There's no.
Because the limelight isn't on them right now.
No, but like you would think that they would take advantage
Nah.
of all the
Advantage into
chaos. I don't know. I'm just saying.
They got nothing. They got nothing to take advantage of.
They could take South Korea if they
No,
wanted to.
they can't.
If they wanted to.
No, they can't.
Nah, nobody knows.
Bro, they can't.
Nobody knows.
La
Says
gente
who?
no tiene.
Says who?
No.
That's me, my guy.
Esa gente
No
no.
ha ido para allá.
Facts. Uno
Tú
no,
sabes lo que yo tengo para allá.
yo, no.
Solo video. Yo, oye, espérate.
No news comes in or out of that place,
hold
bro.
on. No hay nadie que me diga a mí de que North Korea is an actual, like,
Hey, you never know.
You never
bro,
know.
es
No,
que-
nothing comes in or out of there. Y tú
Papá.
nunca sabes.
escúchame, ajá, nothing comes in or out of there, right?
Tú nunca
So
sabes.
what the fuck can they have?
That's the what is it? The weapon of surprise.
Que weapon of surprise del diablo.
No,
Esa gente no hay money.
The only country like I'm worried about through all this whole like war shit with Iran,
China.
China,
Yeah,
and Taiwan.
that's it.
If they get Taiwan, we're fucked. Because I think most of the
Isn't China over us already? Like,
Well, they
No.
want Taiwan because Taiwan is making pretty much all the AI chips are coming out of Taiwan. So if China gets Taiwan,
I mean, the reign for the U.S. is coming to an end anyway. Isn't like the reign for a country like 200 years? We're like at 250 this year. Like it's over.
A reign for a country is how many years?
Like the reign for like a dynasty of a country or empire is like
When
200
the hell
years.
have we ever been a dynasty or an empire?
When we became free from Britain,
Free from Britain, ya. 100 años, ya.
the U.S. ruled the world for like the last 150 years.
They can rule the world.
It
World
did.
peace.
Después llegó China y dijo,
I feel like
Now, how can you say that and then like not want to live in another country? You won't. You will not live in any other country but the U.S.
But that's the thing though. Like we
I
say,
live in DR.
they say,
But with U.S. money,
No shit. What the
that's my point.
yeah.
You're
But like
dependent.
That's my point. Like the U.S. runs the world until China takes over.
until like no, I feel like people don't know how good they have it until like they go visit different countries.
Nah, other countries is crazy. I will say that.
Yeah, like
We do have freedoms here.
yeah, man.
Some more than others, but
Son cosas de la vida y vaina del pasado.
I just think no country's perfect.
¿Cómo va a ser posible, vale?
Wow. An hour and 5 minutes talking.
Wow.
¿Hablando de qué?
Talking shit.
Talking shit.
Dios mío.
Ya hablamos de todo.
Creo yo que sí.
Oh, what about our everybody put their picks in for this week?
Yeah,
MLB
I didn't know
picks?
what the rundown was this week though.
Angels, he's the one. It seemed like he was about to do it or is doing
I
it.
picked Detroit. Who you pick this week?
I picked the Phillies.
Phillies.
Who the fuck did I pick? I didn't say.
I picked the White Sox.
The San Diego just fucked me this week. I think I only got 2 wins.
I think I did. I don't even know who I picked.
I think
Nah, Angel hasn't updated because I'm still in last place.
I picked the Braves.
Who did? I think we both picked the Braves. I think. I'm not sure.
freaking I got Detroit this week.
How many wins did? Oh,
There's like 26 weeks.
I still got that fucking rain delay that got the fucking postponed. I gotta wait till fucking September to know what I get for that game.
for what game?
That's what he said.
the Rangers.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I picked the Dodgers last week.
Ah.
I don't know if they
I should have
won,
picked the Yankees. They scored like 13 runs.
but all
Bro,
week.
in an inning.
Oh,
Yeah.
That shit's crazy.
Should have picked the Yankees. So I got the Detroit Tigers.
so at what part of the cycle are the Yankees in right now?
What part of the cycle?
Mm-hmm. The season cycle
No,
that they usually go through.
we're at the.
They're getting the injured players back.
Yeah, getting the injured players back and kind of starting to revamp from the skid that we took after the
This is the point of the Yankees right now. They lost their players due to injury. Then they played really good teams and lost. And now they're playing really bad teams and kicking ass. And now they're getting their players back.
So this is the part where you guys get excited and say, "We can still win this."
I
Elvis.
mean, you really think that
I haven't doubted it.
even if you
I mean, no. The Yankees will win the AL no matter what. Like, I put my money on the Yankees to come out of the AL.
Yeah, because there's really no teams in the AL right now.
Now, what
Tampa's been playing well.
Nah.
who can they be in that now? I don't know.
Blue Jays, how the Blue Jays win?
We gonna have that New York luck with us after the Knicks.
Might as well with the fucking year we're gonna have here.
After the Knicks,
Yo,
beat
imagine the Knicks win the championship and then the Yankees win the World Series. Jesus.
and then the Giants win the Super Bowl. Oh my God!
And then the Rangers win the
NHL
the
Cup.
Stanley Cup.
So, well, listen. All I'm saying is,
Nadie entra en Nueva
if
York.
the Knicks win,
Nadie.
it was the New York Liberty that broke the curse.
When does the NBA final start? Is
Wednesday.
tomorrow?
Wednesday.
Oh, Wednesday.
Yeah, like the third.
I'll probably watch the game.
I mean, guys,
I haven't
it
watched
started-
any of the
It
finals.
started yesterday. What are you talking about?
What do you mean?
Boy,
It started yesterday.
what?
The NBA Finals.
I don't know.
It started yesterday.
I mean, you found out who the team was, who they're gonna play yesterday.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm waiting for you
They still haven't got
I'm
it.
waiting for you to kind of.
Está bien.
The episode drops Sunday.
Diablo, Dios.
Mío. Dios
Uno
mío.
pensando,
el
20 steps ahead, y
futuro.
esta gente...
En el futuro.
So, what do you guys think of the series so far?
Wow. Yeah, the magic
So,
is
it'll
gone.
be what, Wednesday?
Yeah, facts.
The magic is gone.
Wednesday,
The green
Friday.
screen ya se fue.
So, what do you guys think of the series? Right? And that's tied to game piece.
Imagine.
You.
Like, oh shit, looking into the future now. Tied 1-1.
How did you guys think of the team that won the game and the player that
I
scored
think the
most?
Knicks. Yeah, I think the Knicks came out slow because they had the extra rest and they were a little rusty. But they got their footing behind them.
Yeah.
Like halfway through the game.
Yeah, they got their mojo back in the second
Yeah,
half.
a lot of rest, but they're healthy. That's good.
The guy broke their pinky, but he's still playing.
Yeah.
Free throw is actually looking better.
And you know, the Spurs look like the Spurs.
Yeah, bro. Would you guys move to Texas?
No.
At
At one point,
I was thinking about it. One point,
Nah.
I was low-key looking at it. Shit, I'm like, oh, this looks
not bad.
This look interesting.
But
I would.
after visiting,
I would move to Florida instead of Texas first.
after seeing how Houston was, I don't see myself living in Texas.
I'll live in Florida before I live in Texas.
I prefer moving to like the Midwest before I move.
Let's see,
anywhere
but the
down.
tornadoes over there, they kind of scary.
Yeah, move
the
to the
Midwest?
mountains, like the mountains.
No, I mean, like even if like hurricanes, if you build like just gotta build a house radio for it, bro. It'd be good.
It's like
Yeah, but you can go a whole summer without a hurricane, but you can't go a whole summer without a tornado.
it's
Yeah,
like
that's true.
it's
But like
like
Oklahoma, I would not go to Oklahoma.
Yeah,
it's like it depends on where you live because if you live out.
I would go to.
down-
I would go like Idaho, Tennessee, maybe.
Why?
Es que para allá no hay nada.
Wyoming.
They're like most random state that I would ever like move to, like besides like your like big like city hubs like Florida, Texas, California, New York.
Montana,
Tennessee, Montana.
North Dakota, South Dakota.
Nah, I wouldn't touch the Dakotas. Tennessee, Montana,
My
Oregon.
Arizona.
Oregon. Nah, you don't want to move to Arizona.
my only thing would be I need to be at least an hour away from a major city.
Why?
Utah.
Just to have it there.
Utah is beautiful, actually.
Just to have it there. Like where we are now, we're like an hour away from New York, an hour away from Philly. That's perfect.
Yeah.
You have
In
everything.
the South, the most you're gonna get is an hour away from one, not two.
But that's what I'm saying. Like I need to be an hour, at least an hour away from a big city.
You could go to like North Carolina where you got.
Oh, North
Raleigh.
Carolina is fucking great.
You have Charlotte.
Raleigh,
I even go to Georgia to be an hour away from Atlanta.
Georgia's cheap.
I'll go to Georgia.
Yo, Georgia's cheap.
Rosie don't want to go to Georgia, but I'm down to go to
Why
Georgia.
not?
I don't know.
Georgia's cheap.
I think the racism scares her a little bit.
Yeah, it's a
It
different
has
environment.
its pockets. It has its pockets.
It's
has
funny
little-
because Anna, our cousin,
She
her-
lives out there.
yeah, her ex-boyfriend. When he came out here, he was telling me like,
X.
Hannah, the one with the
That's together.
her sister's here, right?
no, she lives out there too.
But didn't she live like by the middle school here? That one?
She used to.
She used to.
Oh,
No,
did-
her younger sister lives out there too.
But we're talking about the same one, right? The one that just had like a baby or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So her ex, I remember he told me a joke. He was like, if you move to Georgia, avoid any town with "ville" in the name.
That's true. That's a
'Cause
Why
he
is
was
that?
like those are the racist
Bruh.
towns.
Oh shit.
That is true.
So I was like,
How
fuck
about
it.
Virginia?
Oh shit.
What's in Virginia?
Exactly.
You got
Virginia Beach?
well
Right?
in Virginia, the city that you would probably want to live closest to is like Richmond.
Yeah, but that's like the center of the state. I want to be like in the border of like Virginia and DC. I want to be like near.
Oh,
that,
you want to be near the
in that area?
what's that shit called? MVD, some shit like that.
Yeah. Yo,
Maryland,
DC is
Virginia,
crazy.
Delaware.
DC got some nice looking streets, and then you make a one wrong right turn,
nah.
bro. One
That
wrong
shit is
left
crazy.
turn, bro.
Bro.
And that area is expensive as
No,
fuck.
no, no.
It
Tell me
is.
why. Me and Angel went down to the stadium to catch a game, and the area where we parked, I was like, "Loco, yo no quiero dejar carro aquí."
Yeah,
Bro,
I'm
near
like,
the stadium, we were literally like 5 minutes walking.
yeah, it's crazy, bro.
That's,
That shit was.
that's how it is in
crazy.
Baltimore too.
Nah, Baltimore's wild. Yo, Baltimore, literally, hay una line. There's a literally.
Oh yeah. Literally, the one street where the aquarium is at and all that shit,
That
bro.
one side is like,
That's it.
bro, and then the other side is like, oh,
Literally,
Facts.
it's literally by the marina.
bro,
Once you get far from that,
Yo.
te jodiste.
yo, that shit is crazy.
Nah, but I was like low key looking like beat up houses in Detroit, like for like
Oh, they're
$5,000, some shit like that. Fucking like beat up, just trying to rebuild that shit, bro.
Yeah, but like if our parents can leave their country and leave their family behind to start another life, why can't we do it?
That's what I'm saying. If we really wanted to, if push comes to shove, I feel like we'll make it work no matter what. It just,
I will say,
Like if we leave, the family's gonna follow us after they see how good we are.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit, it's actually nice over here. Oh,
the
te
only
gustó.
thing that I find it hard, like down south, is the fact that there's
The food?
no.
No hay plátano con salami para allá.
I mean, yeah, that
Yeah,
and
tú te imaginas, like, oh, wow, that'd be
cero
rough.
plátano.
That'd be rough, dog.
Diablo.
Cero plátano, cero mango.
You would have to order that shit.
Like,
Nah,
oh.
you would have to have your family send that shit.
No,
frozen.
that's what I'm saying. Like order like a care package of like plátano, salami, and all that shit.
Yo,
Like,
Yo,
that'd be
Eli,
nuts,
ve al supermercado y mándame una caja con.
I mean, there's that website that sells it, but I don't know if they deliver to like.
I would assume that they would.
I
Like,
guess I'm like
for
overnight
me,
shipping. That
if
shit
I
gotta be expensive.
for me if I was to leave Jersey, I would probably stay in the Northeast.
It's just hard because like we're so used to this area to like go. I mean, that's the thing though.
Yo.
We don't know how good all the places are because we don't know any better.
For me, here's the thing. I know so many people, like having grown up here and everything.
Upstate New York.
Loco, que I got a person for everything. For the low. Like I always got somebody that knows somebody
That knows somebody.
that knows somebody.
So you saying that if you leave Jersey, you ain't gonna have that?
Yeah, it's just gonna be more expensive.
That's true. You won't have the plug no more.
I won't have plugs at all.
Shit, my friend, he actually moved to
plug?
He moved to like near Albany in New York. He says he likes it.
Fuck that shit.
He bought a house within.
Siete pies de nieve.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's near Buffalo. I think. Fuck that.
Is it?
It's probably near Buffalo.
Bro, Albany is.
Albany's like in
more
the
center.
Oh yeah, it's like halfway to the.
That
Buffalo-
shit still got
yeah,
fucking
Buffalo is
snow.
too high up.
west.
Too high.
No.
It's too high
Eso
up.
demasiado.
I'd rather move.
Not that bad.
Before I
Look
do
up
that, I'll move to the Poconos before I do that.
how many inches?
Albany doesn't get that much. If you're talking like Buffalo, that's where you get all the snow.
Yeah,
Because that's
Buffalo's
like
crazy.
near Canada.
Would you guys move to Maine?
48 inches of snow. Tú estás loco.
No, that's crazy.
Tú estás loco.
One of my coworkers used to. He grew up in Maine. He
Roughly
loves it.
5.5 inches above the historical 30-year average. Tú estás loco.
Yeah, that's
Pero papá,
No, ningún pero papá. nada.
anywhere you go, you're gonna run into shit. Because if you move down south, you're dealing with hurricanes.
What's wrong with snow? I like the snow.
It's not.
It's nice to see that shit when you don't have to do shit.
But like you're living up there, you already prepare yourself
Yeah,
for
you're
it.
used to that shit. by
Snow
that time.
blowers on deck.
Yeah.
Snow blowers. You gotta get the fucking tractors with a fucking
Yeah.
30-inch snow blower
Bro,
and back.
and the fucking tires.
Yeah, snow
you
chains and them
bugging.
bitches.
Tú estás
bro.
loco.
One of my boys, he lives in Massachusetts, and
Yes.
when they had their snowstorm, he was like, bro, he's like, beforehand they go like excessively grocery shopping, and they prepare themselves to be shut in the house for like a week.
Yeah, nah, you
Nah,
bugging.
that's the
Come
most.
on,
You
that's
gotta find the happy medium on the East Coast.
the happy medium is right here.
Yeah, bro.
The happy medium is right here, brother.
Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina.
Actually, yo, that's
gotta
the,
worry
that's,
about
the, that's
hurricanes
the other
on
bad
that
thing
area.
about the South. Like the parts that get snow, bro, if they get 3 inches, they're closed for a week.
No, but apparently, like South.
What's so bad about that?
No, es que no están preparados.
Yeah, they're-
No saben-
Mejor, yo me quedo en la casa por una semana.
What?
Definitely,
Está bien.
Nah, but like definitely, like, they're saying like South Carolina is like an up and coming like state. A lot of people are moving to South Carolina. A lot of people.
North Carolina and South Carolina. North Carolina is
I think
is a tech hub and then healthcare. hub.
And think
North
about it too. Like
North Carolina is like it's like the like a little secret that everybody knows. Like it was like everybody knew about it, but now it's like
Yeah.
everybody knows about it and everybody's moving down there. Like there's met Dominicans in North
but
Carolina.
I was gonna say that. Like given the fact that you can find a Dominican anywhere, I don't care where I go, I'll find a Dominican.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
true.
There's Dominicans in Suiza, in Spain.
Well, look at Tony's sister.
Yeah, they're everywhere, bro.
Oh yeah.
Fucking crazy. But yeah, Jersey's just getting expensive, bro.
It is.
Yo, Jersey's gonna turn into
It's
California,
the fucking-
bro.
It's the taxes.
Yo, the taxes are insane, bro.
It's everything. It's not just the taxes. It's everything.
Everything's expensive. Just like imagine if like I think they did a comparison on how much money you get to keep after
taxes.
taxes for 100 grand, and they did it by state. Yes, so, yeah, man. Like in Texas, like or Florida, it's like state with like no income tax.
You think if we move to a red state, it'll be cheaper?
Depends.
Depends, but-
Not all red states are
But
actually.
the quality of life is not usually.
Missouri. I want to put Missouri, Kansas City.
It's the pay down there. Like shit is cheaper, but the pay is way
If I can get the same job and make the same money
that you
or-
make here in
I
the
would-
yeah, I would move in a heartbeat.
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I'll be in Florida. I'll be somewhere. I don't know.
But that's the thing, you won't.
Exactly.
You won't.
I mean, one of my coworkers, he left the company. He moved to Florida, and he found a job, and he makes about the same that he made here. He actually just bought a house down there in Florida.
Some people, you know,
You gotta be lucky.
Yeah, they get lucky and they find something that's that's doable for them. But
It's hard finding.
If your job offered you to relocate you for the same amount of money you're making right now to move to fucking Idaho, would you do it?
absolutely.
I'll do it.
especially if I could do it remotely, hell the fuck yeah.
You would do it like Millie would be cool with that.
She might not.
The question was,
So that's
would
a
you
no.
do it? Now
Nah.
would Millie do
No,
it?
think about it, your current situation right now. Would you
It-
move to Idaho?
It all depends on where it is because I have to look at it more from Emmy's point.
Imagine,
And just the
one of those like
overall-
Montana, like one of those like small towns. that
Like
they got-
I would have to like really focus on
Schools
like
is
the
like-
schooling.
Nah, the schools in them states like that is fucking trash.
No, and I'm
I'll tell you
saying
that right now. Like usually the more secluded the state, the one of the worst.
And then I also have to look at this.
There's
¿Qué es eso?
My skin tone.
This
Tú te pones la crema de Sammy Sosa.
treatment for that.
Huh?
There's treatment for that.
Sammy Sosa.
I have to look at that as well because you know I don't want to move to a state where I'm gonna be fucking in constant fear of being racially profiled or fucking attacked.
That's you know.
No,
I mean,
tú no tienes problema con eso.
Georgia, right? I mean, depends on the city, right? Virginia. I feel like Virginia.
That's why I feel like if you're like at least an hour away from like a major city, you won't face that problem.
Yeah.
You'd
I mean,
be surprised.
it's funny because
It'll be a hit or miss, but like
I showed my wife this property in Montana. Beautiful property, beautiful. They wanted like $500,000 for it, but like imagine in Montana, $500,000.
Tres mansiones.
Yeah, exactly. Literally, like freaking houses here and everywhere.
You got fucking like 10 to 20 acres of
Yeah,
land.
it's fucking crazy. It's like
they probably got well water.
probably, but who cares at that point? You know, it's just
Probably have a river right next to
It's
the
free water. It's free water
Yeah,
though.
just test it and make
And she
sure
was
you're
like,
good.
"Wow, qué bonita está la casa. Wow, qué bonito." Like, oh wow, pero no hay nadie cerca de nosotros. It's like, no me gusta. Why? What if a bear comes through? Like,
That's why you got guns.
That's what I'm saying. You're like, papa.
Strapped up.
Yeah.
Nah, I always dreamed of like owning like a ranch and like move away from like.
You gotta buy land.
City
You gotta buy
life.
land. We gotta buy land. We'll figure out how to build it later.
I wouldn't mind doing like a
buy land.
like a compound, like a big ass compound. Everybody has their own house, and we just all live within the same
10
area.
acres. Everybody gets an acre.
Fucking you grow your own crops. You have your own pigs, cows, chickens, and all that shit, and you live off of that.
Yeah, imagine if we have our own
pretty
farm and we have like all these animals, but then you like befriend them all and they're all your friends now, and you don't want to kill them. Like that Cat Williams special. It's like, yo, I got this farm.
Papa.
Give me 100 of everything. I got 100 chickens. I got 100 pigs, 100 cows, 100 goats, 100 everything.
Hasta que te vean.
And there's like, yeah, I still haven't killed not one of them bitches. It's like, oh,
Nah,
like,
you
oh,
crazy.
they're my friends.
They're all friends until the
I'm telling you, bro.
Give me my guy.
And Henrietta over there looking mighty tasty.
¿Qué Henrietta? Yo ni nombre le pongo. Está loco.
Abigail looking
Amiguito
good over here.
uno.
Wow, Abigail looking mighty tasty over there. Un poquito de sal y pimienta.
Nah, I wouldn't mind living on like on a ranch or like a farm where I could, do my own shit. It's gonna be difficult because niggas never done shit like that. But
Yeah, but it'd be fun. I feel like it'd be fun somewhere. You gotta get back to the roots. I don't know, but gotta buy some land.
vámonos para DR.
Monos.
We don't even have to go that far. We can go to PA.
That too.
Yeah, why? Why we didn't think of here? We talk about fucking Virginia, Georgia, fucking. I mean, like if you say like the Bucks County area, you're pretty much
Still close.
pretty much right on the border of New Jersey and PA.
Mama.
I mean, PA can be expensive. There's some like Yardley, PA. What's it, Newtown?
That
or New
area, there's an area by Philly that's really expensive.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's fucked up because in Philly, you have like, because I've been looking at houses every freaking day, and you have like this like. It looks fucking weird. It looks like an old house from the outside, and then you look at the pictures on the inside.
Brand new.
Brand new.
Bro, yo, I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, the minute Manny buys his house, bro, that's the last time we see him.
Yeah, bro.
It's not gonna be nowhere near here.
Yeah, Lejo. I'm
He get like a barbecue on a Saturday. Don't expect Manny to come. No viene.
Shit, we have a
Okay,
better
no.
chance of visiting him.
Yeah.
Facts.
I prepared the grill. I got all kinds of, steaks you want. Here you go.
Man, he'd be like, yo, we need to figure out how to do a Zoom call.
I'm
for the
motherfucker gonna move to
podcast.
Cape May, bro.
Yeah.
Eso.
Actually, I thought about it.
Do it.
Nah, because like.
Do it.
Harbor.
No, actually, no, I'm not kidding.
Talking.
But I saw there was a house for sale in Wildwood. It was a.
That's basically Cape May.
No, pretty no, it was.
Better.
But fucking no, it was a business decision. It was like a 3-story house. It was like they wanted like $600,000 for it back then, and it was like I can live in one side and rent the other for the summer and basically live rent free. And so that shit got sold for so much money above that. Some crazy. Cosa de la vida, loco. Hay que moverse. Lejos. What's a weird state? Give me a weird. Idaho? No.
Mississippi.
Wyoming.
Wyoming.
Wyoming is random.
We gotta make our LLC there. Wyoming.
I'm trying to see because usually the middle states are the states people usually don't know which.
Up top. What's up top?
Montana.
Yeah,
Nebraska.
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
That gets cold.
Bro,
We got move to Chicago.
I would,
No.
one state I would never move to is Wisconsin.
Chicago's
The
cold,
food-
bro.
Yo, the food that comes out of Wisconsin is like,
You don't like cheese?
no, it's like what's that saying?
Is it the Green
A
Bay
face
Packers?
only your mother could love. That's bro. That's their food
The
situation.
Green Bay Packers. Cheeseheads.
Y'all seen the what is it called? Damn, that shit got like mayonnaise, Cool Whip. What is it? Oh, ambrosia salad.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
That shit is.
That's already a no. That's already.
Would you try what's this shit called? Is it Rocky Oysters?
Rocky Mountain oysters.
Yeah.
I try it. Nah. Why not?
You know what they are though.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
I try freaking.
I heard that's good for you to have kids.
I'm good.
¿Cómo que you good?
I'm good.
Yo te lo doy un taco, you never gonna know.
¿Y el otro para cuándo?
Yeah, el otro pa' cuándo.
Pa' nunca.
Tú dices eso ahora. Pero cuando se te pongas este lingerie.
And on that note, take us away.
Hey, people, this has been your favorite podcast. If you like this episode, please drop a like, comment, share, subscribe. Let us know what's up. Let us know what's down. Let us know what's sideways and upside down world. We are stranger, we are danger, and we are
Rangers.
Rangers. That's right. That's a good one right there. I like that. Me gustó. Si te gustó el episodio, déjanos saber que lo que con que lo gua, con que lo que. This has been episode 59.
59.
50. Wow, insane. It's been 59. Crazy. Yeah, that's it, people. Thank you for tuning in. Con Dios y la Virgen, cuídense por la sombrita para que no se quemen y no se mojen. Y recuerden, si el limón tiene semillas, sáquensela. This has been Bomba'to.
It was crazy. It's like you ask him.